Hello again. So what we're going to do now is to create a VLAN tracking protocol, a VTP server. So let's begin. What we need to do is take another switch and put it in here and change its name to VTP MGMT SRV. What VLAN tracking protocol is going to do is we don't going to need to create all the time VLANs in here and VLANs in here. This is going to be the VLAN management. So we're going to create a VLAN here, and it's also synchronized with this switch and this switch. So let's begin. We need to begin with the regular basic configuring mode. So let's get inside config and the same again, host name, VTP, SR, MGT, SRV. Username, Argon, privilege, 1, 2, 3, 15, secret, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, what we need to do is enable secret, 1, 2, 3, 4, banner mode TD, Argon is me only, login line 140, login local, login synchronous line VTY0, login local line login synchronous transport input SSH exit. Now what we're going to do is no IP domain lookup, IP domain name argon.local, IP domain name argon.local, crypto key generate RSA 1024, IPSSH version 2, and what we missed. Okay, we don't need to create a VLAN 1. What we need to do is just create now and write VTP mode server, VTP domain arg.local, VTP password 1234, VTP version 2. And now what we need to do is show VLAN, and we can see that we don't have any VLAN here. So what we're going to do now is connected with a crossover wire, fast Ethernet 5 to 1. It's not going to work because we need to up the interface. We're going to do it in a few seconds. 6 to 2. Let's go to this switch in conf password 1234 config t interface FAFS. No interface FA5, no shut. So what now we can see that it's on enable. So what we need to do is also do a switch port security, switch port security, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk allow VLAN 10, 20, 100, 200, switch port trunk native, VLAN 888, switch port, no negotiate. Exit, we do all the things that we need to do in this interface and switch. Let's go to another switch. Argon 1234, EN 1234, config T. interface FAF6, let's no shut. Now the interface is up. We can see that it's already connected. Interface switch port, port security, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk allow VLAN 10, 20, 100, 200, switch port trunk native VLAN 888, and switch port no negotiate. Switch port no negotiate. This video, everything that we need to do in this interface, in this VLAN. Let's go to this VLAN. We can get range from 1 to 2. Interface FA0/1 to 2. Int range. All right. Switch port for security. Switch port mode trunk. Switch port trunk allowed 10, 20, 100, 200. Switch port. Oh no, we need to do this already. Trunk allowed VLAN 10, 20, 100, 200. Okay. Switch port trunk native VLAN 888. Switch port no negotiate. All right. So what we do now is already created trunk mode, switch port security, of course. We up the interfaces, and now we need to see that we have the VLAN. Do show VLAN, and as you can see, we cannot see the VLAN. Let's create the switches here to a VLAN, VTP client. Just a second. VTP mode client. All right. Let's do VTP domain Argon local. VTP password 1234. All right, that's what we need to do in the client VTP. Let's do the same thing here. VTP mode client, VTP domain Argon local, VTP password 1234. So let's go again to VTP and make the same thing. And as we can see, we didn't add any VLAN to this switch. All the VLANs are synchronized between this switch and this switch to the VTP management server. Let's try to add another VLAN and let's see if it will synchronize with the two switches. So what we're going to do is VLAN VLAN 1000 name Harta Bepita. Okay, do show VLAN, and we can see that the VLAN is created in this switch. So let's go to this switch and write do show VLAN, and as we can see, it's synchronized. VLAN 1000 name Harta Bepita is also in this switch. Let's see, in this switch, do show VLAN. Oh, Harta Bepita, it's already here. So let's delete it and see if the deletion is working correctly. No VLAN 1000. Do show VLAN. We can see that VLAN 1000 is not here. Let's see here also. Do show VLAN. It's not here. And it's not here. So what we do in this tutorial, we create a VLAN trunking protocol that when we create a VLAN here, it's synchronized with this switch and this switch, and even if we have another switch and another switch and another switch. So that's it for this tutorial. I will see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.